Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live. Woo! This is my dance. Please welcome on my left, the one and only Dana Williams. Take it, buddy. Play that bass. There he is. Slap it. Slap it. Big show tonight. A big change for everybody. I'll let you know about that here in just a second. Dana, you doing all right tonight?
I am doing good.
Great.
My friend. Very, very good.
Big prize. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Mark, for the $10 super chat. The Adventure Mobile Gas Fund. Appreciate it. This is an Energen Mavic Charger. Giving away this tonight. It's going to be really easy to win. Plus, we've got the most guests that we've ever had on the show from around the world. Of course, there's Dana. My buddy Luke's going to pop on to talk about the Mavic Air. And then Greg from down under in Australia, he's going to talk to us about his channel. And then we've got a guy named Captain Bastos from Norway. He's going to talk to us briefly. And the master pilot, the guy who flies backwards through all the stuff, Mattias Allring from Sweden. They're staying up in that part of the world till like 2 a.m. to be on the show. And we very much appreciate it. Oh, yes, absolutely. But before we go any further, is of course the Cadillac of processed meats. It's a pigeon jerky.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow.
Yeah.
And it's full of fiber to make them go.
That's right.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the
Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah. Thank you. Before we get too far from pigeon jerky, and thank you, Steve Cross, for the super chat. Appreciate it very much. Somebody sent me the most hilarious thing ever. It is MC Shan and his daughter, I think I'm saying her name right, Shyla. She looks to be about 3 or 4, and she really enjoys the pigeon jerky song. Check this out.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. Enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them go. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah.
That was so funny.
Is she great? Isn't she great? That's great. Thank you for sending that in. I appreciate it. Oh, my goodness. Alex Philistine, love your show every week. Just want to help keep it going. Kirill the Wolf, any advice about flying in state parks anywhere? Yeah, we're going to talk about that later. And Growly Bear. That's great, Growly Bear. That's a great screen name. Let me hang with you next time you're in Nashville. We'll have to invite some people to come with us next time we go adventuring. I do want to make just a small announcement about the channel, and these super chats really help because I've decided to not monetize the Thursday Night Live anymore. I'm not making a whole bunch of money and with it, and the main reason is because it takes me a lot of time to replace people's music with approved music. And I think that also takes away from people's artistry. If they want to use their own music in videos, it might take away something from what they were trying to convey. And so from now on, I'm not going to monetize, not the channel, just the Thursday Night Live video. And that will leave us open to do stuff like this.
Start walking your way.
Yeah.
You start walking mine.
All right.
We meet in the middle. That old Georgia pine.
Now, who is that? Who is
I
that?
know that song.
Yeah.
I've heard that one a few million times.
If you don't know, Dana, my co-host, is in that band. It's Diamond Rio, the Grammy award-winning country artist. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Jeff Baker, Pun Thursday. What did Jeff say? I'm changing my name to Benefits on Facebook. Next time someone adds me, it will say you are now friends with Benefits. That's pretty good. I like that.
It's Pun Thursday.
That's right. All right, so there's so much to get to. This show is definitely going to run over today. I hope you don't mind. I hope you will stick with us. I'm going to try very fast to get through the news and then get to the people in Norway and Sweden who are standing by to be on the show, because it is 2:30 in the morning where they are. All right, so let's move forward with the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
All right, in the newsroom, all the drone news that you've ever wanted news about. It's Mr. Newsy News, Drone Newsy Newshead, Dana.
No, news that you don't even care, but I'm just here to tell you anyway.
Yeah,
we
tell me.
actually do have quite a bit of news going on. I've got, I just read a thing in my little town of Hendersonville, Tennessee. It came out today in the local paper how drones are absolutely just going mad here with realtors.
Oh, yeah.
Real estate people using drones to promote the houses, and they're saying over 80 to 90% of real estate is the customers already know what they want by the time they get to a real estate agent, because they're checking it out online. So that makes the drone photography even more important.
Yes, but
Awesome for the drone.
that is awesome, but there are a lot of unlicensed people doing this.
Yes, that and to do that, you must have your Part 107, no doubt about it.
Right, and here's something that I feel I need to mention, and this really gets me going, because I've experienced it here in my area. Some real estate companies think that they can get around the rule by, instead of hiring a drone pilot to do work for them, they can just buy a drone and do it themselves. All that does is leaves you open for double the fine. So please,
Double the fine, and probably have to replace a window or two.
yeah, it's a steep learning curve.
So anyway, that is something that just came out here in my little town here. Also, they're using drones, guys, for so many wonderful things. In Norway, they're using drones to help clean up, trash out in the in waters and all this kind of stuff. They're able to send the drones out and locate this trash that's out there that needs to be cleared. They're using drones. They're fighting poaching in Africa these days. Okay,
That's great.
Is that awesome or what? They're sending these drones to scan the terrains of national parks to stop illegal poaching in the parklands. I think that is absolutely awesome. Now, with that being said, we've also got some absolute idiots out there that are giving our precious drones a bad name.
Yeah.
It's like, let's move to Auckland, New Zealand over here, where in the backyard of these folks' house, the mother and daughter are out there trying to lay out in the sun, and some nut is hovering over their house, trying to creep on them, trying to lay out in the sun.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. That ain't doing nothing but just giving us a bad rap. Same thing happened with Mike Rowe. Now, do we know who Mike Rowe is?
Yeah,
The
Dirty
host?
Jobs host. Discovery Channel. Yeah.
And he does all the voiceover for Deadliest Catch and all that stuff. All right. He wakes up the other day and he hears a large bee or something buzzing outside his window. He wakes up and throws his curtain open, and 3 feet away from him is a drone sitting there staring at him. Come on, guys.
Well, any new technology,
sky.
Yeah. Any new technology is going to be abused.
It is, but I mean, come on, man. I'm just saying, look at all the good, and here we still got, we always, if you got good, you're always going to have
That's
bad.
true. And speaking of bad, let's move over to New Zealand now with a story about a drone that was buzzing an airport.
A drone caused major trouble for air travellers at our biggest airport today. An international flight due to land at Auckland had to divert to Ohakia Air Base, and 20 others were put in a holding pattern after the drone was spotted in the flight path. Tom McRae is at Auckland Airport, and Tom, there must have been frustrated passengers there today.
Yeah, and more than just a few, Sam, and there's one very, very annoyed airline tonight as well. Basically, as soon as a drone is spotted in controlled airspace around an airport, all flights are either suspended or put in a holding pattern or asked to divert for at least 30 minutes. This is a serious ongoing problem, one that has led to calls for all drone operators to be registered and licensed. Now, police have said in regards to this afternoon's issue that they don't have any open lines of inquiry, which basically translates to them not knowing who is responsible for this incident. Sam?
By the way, I'm going to back this video up, and I'm going to urge myself to I got to get a passport, because if all the girls in New Zealand look like that, then I am out of here. Am I right, Dana? I'm not looking at dude. I'm like, wah, ah, ooh, ah.
Wonder which one of us, let's just run a tab here. Which one of us is not married?
Yeah. That would be me. And by the way, I just need a moment, Dana, because it is a little bit warm in here. This darn thing, if you're new to the channel, this is your first time watching, I was in an auto accident. A drunk driver hit me from behind, broke my back in 2 places. That was over Christmas. And so I have to wear this once in a while, but I really need to take it off right now, if you don't mind. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Where are the $1 bill super chats?
I can't watch.
You just tucked that in my G-string. Oh yeah. That's it. That's it, baby.
Every time.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll leave the shoes on.
you got it off.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah.
It's good for all of us to see that thing coming off every so often.
Scuba said, ladies. All right, so we got to talk about. 2 minutes.
Yeah,
I promised. I promised Captain and these guys that are waiting up. But we do have one more story to talk about, and that is the nationwide expansion in the United States of LAANC. This is gonna be great. Do you have the story?
LAANC, Low Altitude Authorization and Notification Capability.
Yeah.
Not love that or not. What that's all about is they are working a deal here where we're going to have about approximately 500 airports that you're going to have an app.
And this is the AirMap app, by the way, that you're seeing here.
You'll be able to use this app and get immediate authorization whether you can fly there or not, instead of having to send out 3 months in advance to get approval to fly somewhere. It's going to be immediate, and this is going to start. They're getting this together. What is it in April? I think April 16th or something.
Yes, it's going to be next month. It's going to start. Beginning in April. It's going to start with new regions each month. April 30th, South Central USA, which includes Birmingham, Alabama, which is somewhere I go often. On May 24th, the Western North United States. June 21st, Western South USA. And then July 19th, the East Coast. August 16th, East North. And then September 13th, Central North United States.
I think that's the end of it, September 13th. So.
Yep.
And as of right now, we have 4 providers to give you this authorization. AirMap is one, Project Wing, Rockwell, Collins, and Skyward. And they're hoping to add to that before May 16th. You got to have applications in by May 16th to be a provider. So.
Okay, and I know I'm pushing my luck so far. I didn't see anybody complaining about the stream so far, so it looks like everything's okay. And so I give you Razzmatazz.
And so
I love the Razzmatazz. I just love it. And what about my logo? There you go.
There it is.
Speaking of logos, Dana had a
logo
sneak peek earlier. Tell me what you think in the chat, what you would think about, and I haven't done this until just today. I spent some money and bought a bunch of these. Would you guys buy a shirt? Limited quantities. I don't know what the cost will be yet, but would you guys be interested in this? I think my program just glitched. Okay, we're good. I think we're good.
I'm still there.
You still there? Okay, good. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and try to call my friend in Norway. He's going to talk very quickly, about his friend who he's trying to help. His friend is in dire straits. Let me go ahead and no, not Dire Straits, the band, Dana. I know that's what you were thinking, weren't you?
Money for nothing?
Is that what you were thinking? Yeah. All right, so let's call him. He's standing by. We're calling Norway. Norway. Ladies and gentlemen, the best beard in Norway, it's Captain Bustles. I think I'm saying his name right. Hey, there's the beard right there.
It is right there.
I thought we said 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, man, how you doing?
Oh, just a little bit, unprepared.
Oh, I'm sorry. What time is?
p.m. Eastern. What time? Now it's 2:17.
Hey, man, how you doing? Okay. Stop whatever you're watching the show on.
Yeah, I need my headphones.
What time is? Okay. Okay, goodness.
Now it's 2:17.
Hey, man, how you doing? Okay, please stop whatever you're watching the show on because you're going to open up a hole in time.
Yeah, I'm just going to mute my.
Okay, goodness.
I haven't. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everyone.
You have blown up the show. It was going so well, too.
Everything's good.
Everything's good. I think, it's 7 hours ahead there, so it's 2 something in the morning, I think, there. Is that right?
Yeah, it's 2:18.
Okay. Did you think I was calling later or earlier?
I thought you were calling later. Yes.
I'm so sorry. So do you have a minute to talk to us? Because I know you wanted to talk about your buddy Steve.
Oh yeah, of course I do.
Okay.
Just hold on.
Sure.
Just 2 seconds.
Sure.
I hope everyone is feeling good.
The beach guy says that the Razzmatazz is killing him. All right, I'll kill the Razzmatazz just for now.
Just for now.
Lightweight. I'm sorry. I love the Razzmatazz. Okay. Bumblebee Videos. Hey, Dana, is it true that you will be in Pennsylvania in August? We should meet up. Bring Ken if you want to.
I'm gonna look on my calendar.
Okay. So, Captain, what part
Yes.
of what part of Norway do you reside?
I'm very near the capital, Oslo.
Okay. And do you own the beard or you just rent?
Yeah, my beard is. I've been on a down payment plan.
Okay.
But
It's a fantastic beard.
It's finally my own beard right now, and that means if you get 10,000 in donations today, I will donate my beard to you.
Oh, okay. And I think he's serious. So, so you've got a buddy, and you've been trying to help him. Tell us ever so briefly what's going on with that and how we can help. By the way, links to the captain's GoFundMe page for his friend Steve in the description, plus a video that he made with a bunch of droners and fellow YouTubers wishing him well.
Yeah, all right. So should I just start and try to be fast?
Have at it, my friend.
Yeah, so what happened was a good friend of mine in Ohio, his name is John Garrett. I met him online through social media and stuff. He told me basically his younger brother has brain cancer again. And he wanted to do something to cheer his brother up and maybe give him like a boost of positivity and some hope. And what happened was I just turned to YouTube. It was on January 21st, and I know, Ken, you've been following this since day one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I would like to take the opportunity to thank you for all the encouragement and also the opportunity to be here on your stream.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we have to support each other.
Yeah, and that's exactly the thing. I come from a small knit community here on YouTube. That we're close, like a global village in a way, and it's really heartwarming to see that we actually extended that to a lot more people this time, and people just coming together, and most of them don't even know Steve or John, and some of them, quite frankly, didn't know me, and still they wanted to be part of it. So they came together, and I managed to make this video finally. I had an issue with 6 broken ribs for a while there. Now there's the video is out, and there's also a GoFundMe, because every year Steve and his family, they attend this Walk Ahead, which is a walk for a foundation that works to create awareness and raise funds for research and things related to brain cancer. So there's a GoFundMe that will go directly to that, but in Steve's name.
Oh, that's great. And how is he doing? What's his status right now? What's the prognosis?
Oh, at first he wasn't even sure. They weren't even sure it was cancer. But yeah, he has 2 inoperable tumors in his brain. That means they're too large, I guess, to operate.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want to go inside the brain and mess around too much. But there's a new drug that shows great promise, and actually he can be injected with that drug that will mess up the veins. I almost said a bad word.
Oh.
That will mess up the veins. So he's been into surgery to. They're putting in a device that allows them to sort of administer the drugs more easily. So it's not going to cure him, but it's hopefully going to extend his life and give that extension a greater quality.
That's wonderful. That's great. You're a really good friend. And what did he think of the video that you posted? Has he seen that?
Yeah, he has. I don't have a direct line to Steve. I understand that he's also very, he has stuff on his mind and stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
But his brother John, he I'm getting a little bit moved here. He sent a message from Steve. I have it on my Instagram, so I'm going to read it.
Okay.
He says, "Wow, that's awesome. I can't thank you and everyone from the video enough. It was awesome." And so that was from him, but Steve's father commented on the YouTube video as well, and Steve's cousin. So this means a lot to an American family who cares about their family member.
I just don't know what to say. It's really heartwarming to know that if you're having problems, that there are people who are strangers that are willing to help. You know, there's people that are going to go to the GoFundMe link and help right now. I'm sure that don't know him, will never meet him, but just feel like they have to do something. And that's really great of you to bring this to the forefront like that.
Yeah, and I saw your donation, Ken, and I just, on behalf of everyone, thank you.
Sure. I wish I could do more than that.
Yeah, and you're doing more than that right now. And the thing that I also want to say is that that's exactly what sort of my mission statement would be, is, you know, showing that people are nice, because sometimes I get the impression that that's like the hardest thing you can do in life is to be nice. There's a lot of people that spend a lot of energy not being nice, and I think what we see here is that there are a lot of people that, if given the opportunity, they will happily do something nice for a stranger, because in the end, what do you have to lose in doing so? Absolutely.
And it takes a lot more energy to be mean than to just be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does really, because being mean, it will suck the energy out of you as well.
That is true. Negativity, there's no room for it.
Yeah, but it seems more easy for a lot of people to go to that space. And I'm inspired when I see your channel and the community that you've built around your channel, because there's so much positivity, and on a much larger scale than my channel, but we have the same, like the people I interact with most on YouTube, it's just positivity.
I got to tell you, I have benefited greatly from the wonderful drone community, and YouTube. I never thought when I started YouTube that it would get to this point where I consider pretty much everybody friends all over the world, people that I might never meet. I remember when I was growing up, I was probably 11 or 12. And Dana, you may remember the old CB days, Breaker 19, you know, Citizens Band Radio, for those who don't know about it. It's CB radio. And I remember having a CB radio at my house and walkie-talkie. It made the neighborhood seem smaller. And now, with the advent of the internet, I'm old and crotchety. I remember when there was no internet. Now with the internet and social media and this platform here, it just makes the world seem smaller and more intimate. And it's great that
I remember the CB radios as well. I was a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
And that was part of the thing that we would do when we set up camp in the forest. We set up that radio, and we would talk to people in Australia, in the United States, and stuff on the radio. And then we also had, like, when I went on the cabin, and we could talk to another cabin. That's I think the short distance, the CB radio, actually. And the other one was the big one with the big antenna.
That's right. And now
in the United States, you have a lot of preachers that we could listen to as well.
That's true. Yes, people use the CB for all reasons. Well, I want to remind everybody that to go after this video is finished, if you're watching this on a replay, to please go into the video's description and look for the captain's links. There's two there. There's one to his video that he made for his friend, and then there's one directly to the GoFundMe page. And I want to thank you for staying up till 2 in the morning or whatever it is there in Norway to talk with us today. I appreciate you being on.
Can I just state the obvious?
Yeah.
That I'm very excited to be here.
Yeah.
and I also have to make a small remark, because you pronounced my channel name perfectly. Kapitan Bastos.
I did? Wow.
But in the description, there's sort of a inconsistency there, because you wrote Bustos. So
Oh.
if you could change that,
I
just
will.
add an A.
I'll do that. I'm sorry. Hey, if I got it right, it was by
It's
mistake.
Really, really important to me. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you got it, man. All right. Well, thanks for being on.
also-
Yes.
Also, we have to mention the scrub daddy.
Yeah.
He's one of my best friends.
There
So-
he is. All right. That is his Wilson. If you know that movie with the volleyball.
Wilson.
Yeah. Thank you, Captain.
Dear scrub daddy.
Thank you very much for being on.
Thank you.
Okay. Go
I'm
back to
looking
sleep.
forward to watch the rest of the stream.
Okay. See ya. Bye.
If you want, I can come back and tell you the truth about the Swedish people.
You got it. We'll have you on another day. I want you to tell me all about the fish.
Yeah, I will.
All right. Cool. All right. Awesome. So, how about that, Dana? So much good going on. It warms your heart, doesn't it?
It truly does. I mean, all that we saw that with your accident also, and
Oh, absolutely.
you know, and just guys like this or girls, whatever, in this little community of drones and everything, man, you kind of hang together here and help one another, because you know what, we all need it. You know, everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah, we all need some place to turn.
Oh.
And now, if we can turn it back towards drone land, please forgive me. I know I've got Mattias. I know I'm saying his wrong. Mattias Allring. If you saw the promo video that I made for tonight, he is an amazing pilot. You think that I'm an okay pilot. This guy is insane, and he does it all backwards. But a couple things that I would like to share before we get to that point. Dana, you
Yes.
remember the one day when we went to and we flew up that TV tower recently?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah.
Very well.
And you remember I forgot my goggles?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I'll never forget them again. That's right. That's right.
You did it.
I did it. I pulled the trigger on a pair of DJI goggles. They came today. I couldn't not have. It was a great deal. It was a great deal. They're used. They're pre-owned, and they smell like cologne. They smell like the previous dude. But
Pretty.
I did put eyeballs on them.
You'll never go back.
Well, no. See, that's the thing. I will not get rid of my fat sharks. They are great for just quick flying, but if I want to do like detailed stuff and like get in and watch all the little nooks and crannies, yes, I Am Wedge is asking. So, do I like those over the fat sharks? I tell you, once and for all, the resolution on the toilet seat is much better
Just can't be beat, man.
than the fat sharks. Yeah. But the fat sharks battery lasts longer and they are quicker to set up. But I do like these. I
don't know
like
why
these.
you say they're quicker to set up. I'm really not up on that yet, but
Really?
I believe you. Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
I've
it's
used
just
both.
Plug them in and turn them on.
Okay. But don't they look like a toilet seat? Don't they?
They do.
Okay.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Need a little handle on the side. That's what it needs.
So, man, we got to get to mail. I got so much stuff. We're not going to be able to fit it in an hour. We're just not. I wanted to ask everybody, please, as I go ahead and bring back the razzmatazz. If you win a prize, please private message me, because after 30 days, the prize is no longer yours.
Oh!
Yeah, that's the policy. So you can't be checking your email a month from now and go, oh yeah, I think I won on that stupid show I was watching. Because it's not yours anymore. And also, if you do win something, send me a picture of you with it or using it. That would be awesome. I've only gotten probably 2 videos from people who have won drones from me. One was flying it. The other one was just unboxing it. I enjoy that stuff. Okay? Biker Biker Geek, $5. Thank you very much. I'm a po' boy, and Suzukis are better than Cowies. Okay, he's seeing this. Yeah, I mean, if you want to suck Zuki, that's on you. Whatever you want. All right. So, I just thank you for the super chat. The prize for tonight is this lovely Energen Mavic Charger. Going to give this away after we talk to the guy who's up at 3 a.m. waiting for me to call right now. But I just wanted to let you know this is the Drone Max M10. We're giving that away tonight to some lucky
can I
winner.
just go ahead, being I want to enter this drawing, can I just go ahead and answer it?
No, because you already know the answer because I told you before the show.
Yeah, but I mean, that's getting in.
But-
I would get it first then.
Yeah, but isn't your 70th birthday coming up or something? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and call. By the way, we haven't talked to our third host. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What did the skier say to his therapist?
What?
My life is going downhill.
Should we give her another chance?
Make the call, dude. Make the call.
Yeah, I'm going to call. Yeah, sorry. Alexa, you're fired.
Oh no. Now I'll have to use a magic spell on you. Abracadabra. I am now rehired.
Oh, well, that was fun.
Wow. How about
Yeah,
that?
how about that? All right, so we're going to call Mattias Allring. He is standing by in Sweden. And when I first talked to him, I thought he was in Maine. He gave me a phone number that had like 47 digits, and I was like, this isn't a phone number. I'm stupid. I'm a stupid American. I know. Let's see. Let's see. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, please. Please. Please.
Where is he?
There he is. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the best pilot on the planet, bar none.
Bar none, huh?
Bar none. This guy's amazing. And he does it all backwards. And I've done something wrong. Is he there?
Oh.
Hello?
I don't see him.
Oh, no. Well, it had to. The show's going pretty good so far. Now, there was, I think my contacts had 2. Hello?
Can you see me?
Oh,
Hello?
wait. Okay.
Hi.
Hey,
There
there he is. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you.
Hey. Okay, so
So I was almost falling asleep on the chair here.
yeah,
I bet.
I'm so sorry. I told him a certain time, and we've gone way past that time. I'm very sorry. Very sorry. Okay, we can barely hear you. If you could turn up your mic a little bit, that'd be great.
Yeah. Do you hear me now?
I can
yeah,
hear you
we-
now. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play this video that you saw in the promo for this evening. This is Matias. Am I saying it right, Matias? I'm gonna
Matias.
Matias, as in rock me. I'm Matias. Okay. That's you got to be over 40. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So, this is a Mavic, and this is not filmed backwards. Correct?
Yeah.
Right. That's what everybody was saying in the comments. Oh, you just rolled it backwards. I could do
That would
that.
be a lot harder, actually.
I think it would.
I couldn't do that. Yeah. The other way around is because you would need to break in and get into the room and control speed. So there's much more factors to control if you do it the other way around.
That's true. Now, before he's got a whole big presentation on how to do this. I'm going to play a few more of your videos just to blow people's mind. What is the next one we should play as we're running out of time? Should we go with... I'm just going to go ahead and play one of these. All right.
Yeah.
This is all in Sweden?
Yeah, this is my parents' house, actually.
Okay.
So this is a pull-out, and I call it the Cliff of Death.
Okay.
But it's actually a really, really simple one to do.
Yeah.
So it's just a linear obstacle, and I just need to keep the drone over that silhouette.
Right.
But since it's wide angle, it looks like the house is much further away.
Like wanting to shut down. So, oh, wow. See now.
Oh.
Then you get surprised with the cliff of death there.
Yeah, I guess.
How can you see the drone that far away? Is this a Phantom?
That is a Phantom 4. Yeah.
Phantom 4.
So you can see I think it was about 500 meters. That would be 1,500 feet. I've seen a Spark that far. So it's you
Okay.
can actually see the drones further than you might think.
Okay,
and then it always looks further away in wide angle.
Yeah. Okay. Now you're very kind by saying, sure, anybody can do this. But you, first of all, you've got to have impeccable vision. Second of all, you've got to have a knack for flying backwards. Okay, I'm gonna kill the razzmatazz. By the way, if things are glitchy for you and you're watching it live, I am recording this on a local version and I will upload that later. So there will be no problems. So let's go on to the next one. I'm going to just go ahead and skip ahead to this one here. Tell me while I'm queuing this up, tell me what kind of drones you do own. How many drones do you have?
I have. I used to have 3. Now I have 2. So my Spark
Okay.
died. Yeah.
Did it die while you were trying to fly backwards? That's what I want to know.
That would be dignifying death, but it died in a stupid transport accident. So yeah. So now I'm down to these are my drones. So it's a Phantom 4, which I think is an awesome drone, really good. It's my favorite drone.
Mm-hmm.
And the other drone is Mavic Air, which is more practical, but it flies pretty good as well.
Okay, have you crashed while doing this?
I have actually in like a walking speed. I've gotten entangled in some cords with this one. Well, I touched the tree branches, but it never fell down from it, so I wouldn't call that a crash.
Because I've seen some of your videos, and I'm about to play one where
Yeah.
you are passing over little twigs, and you can see where you actually hit the twig, and it's like wang, 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 like that. It's amazing. I'm gonna just play this. This will blow everybody's mind. Enjoy. That's where I would lose visual contact, right there.
Yeah.
Okay, now there's another one, and I'll probably have to find it, but it's the one where there's children in it. I'm sorry, I should have been more prepared. Let me go ahead and try to find this. But you can talk while I'm finding it if you want to, you guys. Yeah, okay.
Well, what I know is going through those 2 trees, man. Now that right there, just on that last video when you just after you left, man, you went through those trees, and I'm like, oh, that's mighty close, right there.
Okay, I found it. Okay,
Yeah.
This is the one that I wanted to show.
Yeah.
Here you go. This is it. And there's another one. I could watch these all day, by the way. I don't know why these haven't gone viral. Look at that. It's insane.
See.
Yeah, that was a bit too close.
You think?
A little bit. Oh, and here, watch this one. I can see you hunched over looking. Yeah, do you see him hit the twig?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you in that truck?
Yeah. I'm doing the whole commercial from the truck.
Wow. Now I've done that before. That's hard to do. But I've done it while I've been driving too. Is this? I think this is the one I want. Another good one here. This just amazes me that you can do this. And I love the music too. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one. Ugh.
Oh. Holy man.
Yeah.
I'm shocked
Yeah.
you got any drone.
Yeah. Yeah. See, and I understand what you're saying about the wide angle. I know what you're saying about that. But still, once you get to once you get far away, it's still too far away, and then you think it's over, and then here comes another tree. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another. Oh, what are we doing here? So, you're very talented. So now,
Thank you.
assure everyone that first of all, it wasn't played backwards. There's no trickery here, and you're just relying on your talent for this.
Yeah. I promised to explain a little bit how to do it.
Yes, please do.
Do we have time for that?
Yeah, we got about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, please. Yes, please explain to us.
Okay. So the idea here is that the drone, it doesn't have forward or backwards to the drone. It doesn't matter to it. It's only the controls and what's in your head that makes it forward or backwards.
Right.
It's symmetric. Yeah. So the idea here is that you need a system to flip the controls around.
Yeah.
And I have a visual system for that. I'm going to try to explain it now, and just tell me if you.
Okay. There's a little bit of Skype doo-doo there that I can't get rid of. If you can hold it up a little bit higher.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, a little bit higher, a little bit inch up. That's good, right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have the full screen now?
I do.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing is, to do a pullback like this, you need to put the drone towards a silhouette, and then you back towards that silhouette, and you need a system to keep left from right in the right way. Yeah. So the way, if you try to think, oh, I want to go right, therefore I should pull left, then you're done, because that takes too much computing power in your head.
Yeah,
so you
absolutely.
need some other way to do it.
Yeah.
So this is how I do it. In my head, I have I think of it like a slingshot instead, the right control. So it's I'm trying to point here.
Yeah.
So I'm pointing towards where I want to go, like this. That's how I do the direction. As soon as the drone has the front towards me, I think like a slingshot, and then I can direct it. And then the other thing that's really important is to never touch yaw. When you're backing, it has to face you. You only use yaw to maneuver it before you start.
Right.
But once you launch it along a line, you can only use the direction to adjust the course.
Okay.
And the altitude. So you need to reduce the number of controls as much as possible and simplify it in this way. That's the only way you can do it, in my opinion.
I'm hearing like Charlie Brown's teacher going wah, 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 wah. See, and this is like a virtuoso just saying, hey, just pick up the violin and play it. That's what you do. That's you just pick that up and there you go, you play it. Right?
Now,
I mean,
isn't there a way in the software though that you could actually turn your controls and make them
backwards?
I
think you can.
Yeah.
There is some function that you can use that DJI developed that you can in some way do something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't trust it. I tried it once and I almost crashed. So because I think it depends on the compass. I don't know that, but I would not recommend that.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, you and I
Yeah.
are going to become buddies because I want you to upload some of that knowledge into me because I desperately want to be able to do some of the stuff that you're doing. This reason alone is reason for me to get a passport and come to Sweden.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You know, actually, people have asked me for a long time to do some kind of a tutorial here to do this from the easy stuff to the more hard stuff.
Yeah.
And I haven't had time to do that, but you seem to have time. So my idea here is I'm going to challenge you tonight.
Okay.
So I made a tutorial for you that with homeworks. So my idea is if you take on this challenge, in 2 weeks from now, you will do the couch pullback with your Phantom 4 through a window. Yeah.
I'll do it with my old
you
Phantom
give
4.
that shot. But you will do it and either crash miserably or pull it off. But I will take you there step by step. And either this becomes a really good tutorial or a warning to others.
It's a great tutorial or a cautionary tale. Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Dana, do you think that you could pick up on this?
I mean, you know what I would not be able to pick up on is I mean, man, yeah, I can pull back and I think I can pull back and go backwards, but it's going through those
I've seen
trees and
yeah, I've seen other people doing this on YouTube, of course, but no one does it like you. I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit more video from you here. I think I have some of this left. Now, this isn't in the fog.
Yeah, this was the first one I did actually. So I was hesitating a lot there.
The first one you did, really? Ever?
Yeah. This is the first real pullback I did. Yeah, it was a little bit of hubris
Okay.
actually.
Yeah. And I noticed that you're a thumber, not a pincher. And that's just a shame. Look at this in the fog. You've got superhuman vision, man.
that was killer right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome right there.
Wow. It's just very impressive. And let me go ahead and the rest of this is him going way higher than you can go in the United States. How high were you going? You were above the clouds. Hello, Mr.
That's
Sun.
120 meters. It's actually fog. It's not clouds.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it's
not that high.
in your part of the world, what kind of rules and regulations are there for drones?
It used to be really rigid. Now it's very liberal. So right now you don't need a license, even commercially. You can fly drones up to 7 kilos with no license.
Wow.
Even commercially. Yeah, that's really good. So I think the only hassle now is that if you want to spread work, you should actually send it into an agency that just vets it, so it's no military secrets on it. But there's a lot of exceptions to that, so yeah, really people don't do that. So it's extremely easy to fly here.
Well,
Wow.
This really isn't the place to. I want to spend hours with you learning and everything, and I definitely want to talk to you some more. So maybe you and I will do some kind of collaboration in the future. So look for that on my channel. But thank you so much for staying up and for sharing your videos. Please subscribe, and his channel link is in the description. I'm going to mutilate his name again. It's Mattias Allring. Mattias. Rock me,
Yeah.
Matias. Okay. So that is my advice to you. Please, how many subscribers have you gotten today? Probably.
I kind of doubled, I think, today.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, again, link in the description. You and I, there will be more. And thank you for staying up. What time is it now? There.
I think it's 2:30 now.
Oh, go to bed, man. Go to bed.
Yeah, I will do that. Did
All
you
right.
take on the challenge? Did you take it?
What? Yes.
Challenge.
I will.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
I will. Yep.
Yeah.
You bet. All right. Thank you so much for your time, and we will talk again soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you around.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye. That was awesome, Dana.
Man, that's pretty cool right there.
He's
That's it's not only great vision, dude, or that's not only figuring out, okay, I got the controls and something to do it in my head and all that, but man, you got to have some
Cojones, yeah.
cojones.
Yeah, you have to have, some people just get it and other people don't. I mean, you can still love drones if you're a crap pilot. That's not a requirement. That's like people. That's why there's karaoke, because people love to sing even though they're awful. Right, Dana? Grammy award-winning singer, musician Dana?
You better believe they do.
Yeah. Dwayne Rich, thank you for making us Dwayne Richer. Appreciate it. All right, so now that we're 20 minutes later, good night. It's I don't know what time it is in Australia, but now we're going to bring in Greg Kuhnert, who is patiently standing by as I try to bring him in here. I hope he's still there. Dana, is there anything you'd like to share? Have you learned anything new about your Mavic?
Man, I just, you know what, guys? What does it say? Take
Oh,
a picture.
and Luke. Maybe we should bring in Luke. Man, I don't know what to do. Who do I call? I got two more people.
You got to call people that's in the middle of the night. That's who you
Yeah,
gotta call.
forgive me, Luke. I'm going to go ahead and call Australia real quick.
My goodness.
Yeah. Of course. All right. So bring in
But
Greg.
the Mavic Air, guys, is just absolutely. I'm just having a ball flying that thing, man. I just can't brag on it enough,
Hey, everybody.
Greg, what's
Hey,
happening, man?
it's Greg.
Hey guys,
How are you, man?
spectacular, always.
All right. So what time is it in Australia?
It's coming up on 1 p.m., just at lunchtime.
Oh, okay. So it's not that late. Great. So here's what I'm going to do really quick. I'm going to go ahead and play.
Tomorrow, though, but it's tomorrow.
That's right.
We're
It's
ahead of you still.
It's Friday. So get those lottery numbers to me later.
Absolutely.
So your co-host, John, and by the way, if you don't know, Greg does a drone show, and it's called Oz by Drone. When can people find that?
So we do it in Australia Sunday at 11 p.m. Sorry, 11 a.m. So if you rewind that to US time, it's Saturday at 6 Central Time.
Okay, wonderful. And your co-host, John, couldn't make it for technical reasons, but I do have a video of his here. And his company is called what?
His company is called Morrison Aerial Robotics.
Okay, and this kind of nicely matches to what I'm looking for the next viewer video compilation. We're looking for tracking videos. If you'd like to contribute to the next viewer compilation, it's kenheronupload@gmail.com. What drone is he using here, Greg?
He's using a Phantom 4 Pro as well.
Wow. That's awesome. And that's you on the keyboard?
I wish I was that good. No.
Wow.
It's funny that we actually met through music many years ago. I mean, it's one of those stories when I was still at school and I was at band camp. And the next thing I know, a helicopter is coming down and landing on the lawn at the place where the band camp is. And he jumps out of the helicopter, him and his brother, and they're there to tutor us. And we became friends through the bulletin board scene many, many years after that.
I remember
and
that.
Continued through the internet, and yeah.
I remember that. Where is this that we're seeing? What part of Australia is this?
Lake is that?
Yeah, so that's over Pittwater, is the river that he lives on. We don't live geographically close to each other, but we both do live on a river. So in my case, I live on the Georges River. He's up on Pittwater, up there, up north, past north of Sydney. I'm south of Sydney.
Okay.
That looks awful clean water that he's in there.
It's very pretty. Yeah. All right. So what do you talk about on your channel as I thank Jim Crinan, another po' boy from Arizona? Love the show. Thank you very much for the super chat.
So what we do talk about, or we try to, is drones and drone technology. I'm also interested in the hacking scene, modding and playing around with your drone, doing unusual things. So we chat about that a little bit. We're both musicians, not necessarily Grammy Award-winning musicians, but nevertheless, we still like to have a bit of fun with music. So from time to time, that might come up. And And lastly, the technology that we use to do the show, Wirecast. Like, I had never used any of this technology. And Ken, I got to say, I'm always in awe of what you're doing when you're producing a show, because Thank you, Siri.
Well, thanks.
Because I know the frustration, and you make it look so easy. So certainly there's just a lot that people don't realize that's happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, as I'm losing you here. Oh my gosh.
Where did I go?
You're a spinny thing. As you were complimenting the show, it fell apart.
I still hear him okay.
Yeah, no, there you are. Yeah. Well, it's Australia. I mean, and you notice the spinny thing? It's spinning the other way. Not really.
Is that better?
I lost the video from you for some reason.
It's still. I can still see Dana and myself in the Skype window.
Yeah, I don't know. Should I call you back? Do I dare? I'm going to call you back.
I'm still in Skype.
I don't see you. But that's okay. What I'm going to do is, while that works itself out, is I'm going to go ahead and show a little bit of your clock tower video here. This is really awesome. I know you can't. Can you see that?
Absolutely.
Okay. So what are you using here? Where is this and what's going on?
So this is in the centre of Sydney at the Department of Lands, and there was a job that John was doing to have a look at that building to do architectural 3D models. So there was some restoration work planned, I understand, on the building. And when he'd finished doing all of that, geo-stitching of all the photos together, he said, I'd like to make a video and do the pan around it and give them something that they can include in their marketing and so on, and something that he could use. And it's a really, really nice video.
Very nice.
It's beautiful. And we have you back. All right. What drone are you using here? I know you were.
That was a Phantom 4 Pro again.
Phantom 4 Pro, okay. I love the music you picked too. And
what
so
is that water that's in
that's
view?
Sydney Harbour. That's Sydney Harbour.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are there any regulations that you have to? What kind of regulations you got to follow to make a shot like this in Sydney?
So for that kind of thing, you do have to get advance approval. The Sydney Harbour is a restricted zone, so you need to make application and get approved to fly there, and do all the NOTAM kind of stuff.
Okay. Wonderful.
Nice background, dude.
Are you fit? What are you fiddling with? What are you doing?
Ken has razzmatazz, but I have razzmatazz.
You certainly do, man. Golly.
Oh, look at that. Okay, he's popping in and out. I don't really. All right, let me. There you go. There he is. See, now your laptop is also razzmatazz. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
So what software is that that's doing that?
That's Wirecast.
Yeah, it's Wirecast.
Same thing Ken's using.
Yeah. But I don't get that fancy. I ain't that fancy. I'll just push the buttons and make the sounds and make the videos go like that. That's what I do anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I'm having a lot of fun with it and learning. And over time, I want to go and add that as another topic for the channel as well. Things that I learn. And the interesting parallel to drone flying and aviation in general. A commercial pilot is going to have a checklist that they do before takeoff. And I'm sure, Ken, as part of your show, you've got your pre-show checklist that you go through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I learned the hard way that I didn't have a pre-flight checklist or a pre-show checklist last week, and the audio levels between myself and my co-host, John, were way out of whack. And unfortunately, I couldn't tell because I don't have myself in my cans. But the moral of the story, pre-flight checklist.
Yeah, and by the way, cans for people who don't know, headphones.
Can this starts at about Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true. There's never a moment where I'm not thinking about the show. Is that sad and pathetic? I'm sad and pathetic.
What it is.
Well, oh my goodness, yeah. Jack Bison or Bisson. I'm going to assume it's French. Thank you so much for the super chat. Great show. Your video of your compilations. A backwards video would be fun in the future. Yes, definitely. We'll do that. We'll do that next after the tracking video.
Sorry, mate.
What happened? I'm not seeing it. Greg, you're frozen. You've been frozen for about 5 minutes. I'm not seeing any of this wonderful things you're doing.
Yeah,
oh wait, there he is. He's moving again.
Just threw a little.
I'll do it again, just one more time for Ken.
Oh, that's fancy. He's too fancy for me, Mr. Fancy Pants. Awesome.
Good to see you again, Greg. Sure
yeah.
enough, buddy.
All right. Well,
been a while.
Thank you for being on. I do have to go and get another guest on. Believe it or not, this show is going to be way more than even an hour and 15 minutes. I hope that people watching will hang on because we still have the viewer video of the week. We're going to talk about a few other things. I've got great video to show you, and we got to give away this prize. In fact, let's go ahead and do that now as we say thank you to Greg for being on. We'll talk to you again soon. And I guess I'll go ahead and hang up on you, sir.
See you next time.
Good night, my friend.
See you, Dana.
Thank you. Okay, bye. All right. So, and I apologize, my friend Luke. Let's go bring Luke on really quick. Bumblebee videos, got my 107, now looking to get LLC. Any tips, tricks, and recommendations? Yes, lots of tips and tricks. No time for it right now. Moving on.
We'll be
let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and bring my buddy Luke in because he is my buddy Luke, and I want him to continue to be my buddy Luke. I don't want to make him mad at me because I think I told him he'd be on about 45 minutes ago. Got bogged down with guests this week. Probably won't have one single guest next week. But Luke is in Alabama, and he recently got the Air.
He got Mavic Air is what he got.
Yeah, and he's got some interesting tips and tricks for us.
Air family,
yeah,
babe.
Luke, oh, thank you for holding on. I'm sorry.
Luke.
Hey, man. I'm sorry we went long, man. You mad? You mad at me?
Oh, no, that's all right.
Okay, cool. So Luke found out a few interesting things about the Mavic, and I thought that he would like to share them with you. What have you found out, sir?
Jeez.
Yeah, so one of the biggest issues for me has been the internal storage that DJI added to the Mavic Air. So the Mavic Air has 8 gigabytes of internal storage now, and it tries to use that by default, which can be a problem if you're filming a review or something like that, and you need to take that card with you. Maybe it wasn't your drone.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've found is if you fill that internal storage up, the DJI Go app will fall back to the SD card. So my recommendation is to just leave that internal storage full of whatever. It can be files, garbage, anything. And that will force it to use the SD card, which is probably the workflow that we're all used to.
How much will the internal storage hold? Like how many minutes of, say, 4K video at 30 frames a second?
I got about 17 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it's not much.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 17 minutes of video.
So there's no settings anywhere that can say
there's a setting in the software to tell it, but I think what Luke's saying is it defaults to the internal.
Yeah, there is a setting in the DJI Go app in there to set your preference for which storage to record to. I believe that preference gets reset with firmware updates, though, based on my experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you printing back there?
He's got, yeah, that's right. Luke's got a 3D printer.
Yeah, so...
Show us that printer.
Local shop. We have a tea shop here in Huntsville called Piper and Leaf, and really, really great stuff. But they serve their product in mason jars. So the problem with a mason jar is it doesn't fit your cup holder. So what I'm printing now is an adapter that will step up a regular automobile cup holder so that you can fit your mason jar of tea in there.
Show us some of the other things that you've printed. You got something lying around there on your desk?
Yeah, let's see.
And what's the name of your printer?
The one that's running right now is the Monoprice Maker Ultimate.
So do you think that for people who aren't super tech heads, when will it be the best time to buy a 3D printer? When will we get a sort of standard? And when would be the best time as far as, resolution or whatever? Because right now you're printing at.
We're nearly there.
Oh, really?
What people are used to is a process that doesn't require any kind of post processing and easy loading of the printer. You put ink into your paper printer. You just pop a cartridge in there and you click file print and a document comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's got to get a little bit easier. Ultimaker, I think, has done a good job of making the process easier to manage, and Formlabs as well, both with their Form 1 resin printer and their Fuse, which is their new SLS printer. Just, almost, I want to say, containerizing the process so that you just plug something in and you can print. I had to do a material change earlier this evening from PETG back to PLA for this cup holder piece, and those materials print at different temperatures, and you can jam the nozzle if you've got the heat set wrong, things like that. So you have to level the bed constantly. This is a semi-automatic bed leveling, but
here's the thing about Luke that you must realize. Luke's favorite part about technology is setting it up and finding out what it does. Once he's done that, he's done with it. It ends up in a drawer. So eventually, what I imagine, having been his friend for many, many years, is there will be a big pile. No, there will be a spare bedroom. He'll call it the old 3D printer bedroom. It'll be stacked high with old printers. Am I right? Because you already have a cell phone drawer and a laptop closet, and I don't know where you keep all your tablets.
Yeah, that's true. And as far as laptops go, I still have my original K Pro, and it's fully operational. I've still got boxes of 5 1/4-inch floppies with all the good stuff on there.
Well, you never know when you're going to need that.
No,
you just
no,
never
you
know.
don't.
Rich. Oh yeah.
So what? Show us some of your
back there, baby.
Show us some of your 3D printed stuff.
So these are a couple of pieces that don't look like much, but this is actually a laptop stand. So, if you wanted to prop your laptop up, get some better airflow under it, you just slide those under your laptop there, and off you go.
How much is a roll of that that strand or whatever that stuff is that it prints with? What's that for?
I would say that I'm paying about $10 a pound for material right now, and that is it's more than you think. It's 1.75 millimeters in diameter, and there's probably a couple of thousand feet on a spool.
Mm-hmm.
But the parts cost is really low. For something like this laptop stand here, it would probably be $1 to $2 in material, probably less than that. I don't haven't kept track of that very well, but I would say it's really inexpensive for what it is.
Cool. Well, is there any, before we move on here, and I got to give this thing away, and we got to get to the peeling videos. We've got a lot of peeling videos for Dana to watch.
My gosh.
Is there any advice that you can give to people? I know people message me all the time asking, what drone should I get? Should I get a Phantom or should I get the new Mavic Air? And you've had both. I've flown both. What would you say for especially first-time drone buyers?
I don't know if you guys have covered this. I'm sure you have, but the Tello is finally available for order, and that is the one that I would recommend to folks at the moment. it's at the right price point. It's only $100. It's got that DJI flight controller software on there, and it also has an SDK, so you can play around with it. One of the things I've been working on with the Mavic Air here is getting it into debug mode, because I've got a project coming up where I need to use my Mavic Air in ADDI mode, which is just as easy as flipping a switch on the Phantom, but on the Mavic Air, there's no way to force it into ADDI mode, at least not yet.
Is that right?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Been working on that on the software side, but yeah, I think the Tello will get a lot of new people into drones.
All right. Well, thanks for your time, Luke. I'm gonna
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
I'm gonna come to Alabama soon and we'll fly again.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right. See you, man.
Good night, everybody.
See you, pal.
All right. So I think we've maxed out on the guests, but we must move on to the next thing.
Now it's time for the next thing that's gonna happen. And here it is.
All right. It's the peeling videos. They're very appealing videos. In fact, they're so appealing that I made a song. Do you want to hear the song?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Okay. You may recognize the song, and I know I'm going to be horrible at singing this. Thank you. Pause Aerial Videography. Thanks for the drone eyes, Ken. Got them in the mail recently. Good. I just did a big mailing yesterday, too. So, all right, let me get my singing microphone ready. I'm nervous singing in front of a Grammy Award-winning artist.
Yeah.
I'll give it my best shot. I got a peeling, and tonight's gonna be a good night, and tonight's gonna be a good night, and tonight's gonna be a good night. I got a peeling. I'm doing the T-Pain. And tonight's gonna be a good night, and tonight's gonna be a good night, and tonight's gonna be a good night. Yeah. Thank you. Dana has no idea what that song is.
You got a feeling?
Yeah, it's I got a feeling. Yeah, I could do that every week. There's so many peeling songs that I could make. But let's go ahead and start out with yes, peelings. Whoa, peelings. All right, we're gonna start with Big Drone Flyer 77. Dana, enjoy, my friend.
What's up,
oh my
Ken?
goodness.
What's up, Dana? This one is for you, Dana. I saved this one especially for you, buddy. Open my nice new 1080 racing drone. But look at this. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, look at that. It's ready for you. Here we go, buddy. Big Drone Flyer 77. Look at that. Listen. Yes.
Huh?
There you go.
How about that? Whoa. How did that feel, Dana?
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, it just feels like it's peeling skin right off of me. I don't get it. I just don't.
All right, on to the next one. This is Brett, and Brett is from the UK.
Okay, Dana. It's that time. Oh, it's sticky.
It was a shorty but a goodie.
Yeah, that's a shorty but a goodie.
Now, this kid, he looks to be about 15, 16. Forgive me if I didn't get your age right. This is Caleb. He's a big fan of the show, and he went into some details. This is Caleb. Enjoy.
Dana, I want to say that I'm sorry. I feel responsible for all these rip-off videos, because I believe I was one of the first ones who submitted a video after Ken, obviously, but I know it must really hurt you I want to encourage everyone to stop doing these rip-off videos, okay? You know, they're just too much, and it's hurting Dana's feelings, okay? So Dana, what I have here is a new vacuum. And guess what? I'm not going to rip it off. No, my friend. I'm going to do something called chopstick work. I'm going to slip it off.
He's making stuff.
My goodness. This isn't as painful, is it?
Is it?
Well, thank you. Look, another piece. Let's slip it off.
Oh, Caleb.
Oh, yeah.
Caleb.
So does that make you feel a whole lot better inside, Dana? I'm totally, completely sure that it 100% does.
Thoughts, Dana, on Caleb?
Thank you, Caleb, for your feelings toward the matter and considering mine.
Now, you're really going to enjoy this one because, and forgive me, Dennis, this is from Dennis Lovelady, which is an unfortunate last name for what I'm about to do to this video. I'm just going to add a piece of music to it, and it'll change the whole...
Anyway, I ran across this 3-axis gimbal. It's fantastic. Seriously. This is the Removu K1, and I'll be reviewing it on my channel. But I thought, oh, wait. Dana may not be interested in this at this time. I thought it felt a little bit heavy. Seems like it's not ready to go yet. Let's fix that, because we have some stuff in our way here. Oh, I hope I can fix this. Oh my. Oh, look at that. Oh my, oh my. Oh.
Don't look, kids.
All right, that's better. That's better. But what? Wait, we're not finished.
Oh no.
See that?
Finished?
Still not done. Let me get my hand out of the way so you can get the full pleasure out of this. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Oh.
Oh my.
All right. There we go. Now, as I was saying. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Wait. We got
More.
one more.
Oh, Dennis.
Just for Dana. There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
All right.
Leave the shoes on.
There you go, Dana.
Oh, yeah. What'd you think of that, Dana?
That was an event.
Yeah. Did the music help? Because I watched it without the music. It just didn't seem the same.
Right. I'm with you.
I have a few more if you think you can stomach it.
Well, I mean, you know.
I want to include everyone. Okay, this is from Eric M. Enjoy.
Hey, Dana. I'm a new fan. I really like the fact that you dislike the peeling, because I used to leave that stuff on all the time. But I got a present for you today, and it's going to be fun. Check it out. New smoker.
How about that?
Guess what's going on with the new smoker? It's warming
Dana?
up. It's at 61 degrees. Started at 49. But look, there's a problem.
Uh-oh.
There's a little problem.
Oh, no.
There's a little problem.
Yeah, your nails aren't long enough.
I can't get it off.
That's the problem.
Maybe it's supposed to stay there.
Ooh, nails on a chalkboard. I can't.
Definitely not. It should definitely come off, don't you think?
Yeah. Now rip that thing off there. Or the cat will do it.
Ah, you can do it. You can do it. Son of a gun.
Frustrating.
Oh. Very good. Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Did you hear the crinkly sound?
We did.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I know. But you're welcome. And we'll see you next Thursday.
Dana? Are you okay? You look a little sweaty.
I'm tired all over.
Okay. I've got two more. And this is from our buddy Ian. You know the one that goes through the office and rips all the stuff off the new things?
Yes.
Ian Titchener.
You got more?
Of course.
Listen to that laugh. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, uh-oh. Ah, listen to that. Ah, perfect.
That was not necessary.
Yeah. They're getting into it. They're doing like hand pantomime and everything.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, now the last one, I saved this one for last because, again, if you're just starting to watch, I'm no longer monetizing these videos, so it's okay if we go ahead and play whatever music. I'm not going to switch your music out. This has the best music that anyone's put to one of these. Enjoy. That's not it. This is it. That's it. Whole club is looking at her. Yeah. Isn't that great? You remember that song? That's
Yes, I
Flow
do.
Rider. The boots with the fur. Whole club is looking at her. He hit the flow. All right. So now, let's go ahead. What?
I thought it was going to be an aerial photography deal. It's some kind of peeling fetish.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get back to it. We're going to go ahead and give away the Energen Mavic Charger. This thing is wonderful. I had one of these in the hospital with me, and it lasted forever. And with this, you can charge 2 Mavic batteries at the same time. It's got the connectors here, and you just plug them right into the front. It even has a flashlight, Dana, right on the front here. Look at that. It's made by Energen, so you know it's good. It's got this rubberized protecty thing there. And so, how do you win? Well, all you have to do is be the first person to correctly name the title and artist of this song. You ready?
I have the answer right here.
Dana knows, but I believe this is 90s. First person to chat the correct title and artist,
I'm watching,
wins the Charger. And away we go. An appropriate song.
Hit it.
It's getting kind of hectic. And by the way, it keeps playing until no title and artist. Did we get it?
Yeah.
Did we get it? Someone got the title and artist?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Who was it?
Scuba.
Scuba. All right. Congratulations, Scuba. We're going to go ahead. I'll go back and double check that. You sure that that's who won?
That's the first one that said, I got the power, snap.
Okay. Very
Now,
good.
There was someone before that said, got power.
Yeah, that's not right.
But that Scuba was the first one that said all of them. Oh, no, he said the power by the snap.
The correct answer is snap. I've got the power.
Well, Scuba said, I got the power, snap.
Is it I got the power or I've got the power? Because the correct title is I've got the power.
Oh, Scuba did not say I've.
Well, I'll have to go back and
But Bumblebee did.
Bumble? Way to go, Bumble!
Snap! I've got the power.
Oh, snap. Look at that. Controversy. I'm sure I'll get a bunch of emails. I was the winner, Ken. All right.
I can double check it, man.
Yeah, I will double check it. I'll triple check it. Thanks for playing. Still have the viewer video of the week, but I did want to mention this. Do you remember the Parrot AR drone that we gave away to someone who was nominated? Well, I got a letter from the person who nominated. This is from Bill McGaugh. He says, "Hi, Ken. Thank you so much for picking my nominated family. They are going to be so excited when it comes. I was nervous telling my daughter-in-law in front of my grandkids that they would be mad at me for not picking them, but they took it well. The boy's name is Julian. His father's name is Jeremy, and mother is Amy. Thanks again. I hope they have better luck with this one. Thank you very much for following up on that, and I will get that out in the mail once I can get one of my employees to get to the post office. Oh, wait, it's just me. So it might be a month or two."
Well,
No. So it's been an hour and a half. I've got tons of video still left to share. Dana, what should we do at this point? Should we wrap it up?
We should go ahead and play the viewer and wrap it up.
Okay. I'll save all the rest of the stuff for next week.
That was.
And now, the viewer video of the week. This was sent in by Skyview Media, and it's amazing. It's Coal Mine Canyon near Tuba City, Arizona. You ever been out there?
Where? Tuba City?
Near Tuba City, Arizona. It's Coal Mine Canyon.
Huh.
And they assure me that the backward shots were not reversed. So enjoy this, the viewer video of the week from Skyview Media. That is beautiful.
Absolutely. Yep.
Would you be scared?
And that's National Park?
No, I looked it up actually. I air mapped it. It's not. No warnings to fly there. Looks very Grand Canyon-y.
We got to go fly that.
No
man.
kidding. Absolutely. Would you be afraid to fly in something like that?
No, why?
Because if you bump one of those things, you are not getting your stuff back.
Oh, no.
It's even more dangerous than flying over water. But
you ain't getting your stuff back over water
no.
either.
But at least here, you know there's no trees or twigs or wires.
Yeah. That is awesome looking.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Would you stand on that thing? I wouldn't.
I don't believe it would.
No, because it can crumble at any moment.
Yep. Not old Dana.
Whoa. Yeah, backwards stuff. Just watching it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I guess you could say that this video rocks. Wow.
I love those colors, man.
Yeah. I mean, this
is that limestone or some sort, or what causes that?
And just erosion, water, and time.
I guess.
But I tell you, this is just perfect fodder for drones. Even a helicopter can get shot like that.
Yeah, I can't believe there isn't just a sea of drones out there.
Now, I did check air map, and it did look clear. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you so
great.
much for sending that in. I appreciate it. If you would like to send in a submission for the viewer video of the week or anything, if you just have a cool video you'd like to share, I've had so much more stuff that I wanted to share, but the show went long tonight. Thank you for all the people who have been on tonight. The most guests I've ever had. This is the longest show we've ever done. And so thanks again to Captain Nabastos. I think I'm saying his name wrong there. My buddy Luke, Mattias Allring, Greg Kuhnert, and of course, Dana Williams. So what do you got? What do you got coming up? What's your next thing you're going to be doing with your band?
I am leaving Saturday, and me and the family are getting in the vehicle and driving down to Florida, and we are getting on a cruise ship and heading toward We're going to Puerto Rico, I know, and we're going somewhere in Haiti and one other place, I'm not sure where, and St. Martin maybe, somewhere down in there.
So you and where are you going?
I just told you where we're going.
You and the family? You and the family are going?
Yeah. We're all going down there.
Let me
and take this cruise ship, man.
Let me check here. Looking through, I don't see an invite anywhere.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Get back there. You got to look back there.
Back here. You do consider me family, right? I mean.
Oh yeah.
Trash,
Absolutely.
maybe is this it? No. See, still, it's not too late, Dana. I could get my car, and then you get in your car. I'll start driving your way. You start driving mine.
I start walking your way. You start walking mine. We meet in the middle. Meet that hug.
Cruise ship. Okay. So
anyway.
The jingle singers want to sing us out.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
Awesome. Thanks for watching. Thanks.
Out.
Thanks for subscribing. If you won something tonight, make sure to private message me. Again, if you want to send in something for the next viewer compilation, which is tracking stuff, kenheronupload@gmail.com. If you would like to send me something via snail mail, you can do that right here at this address. Ken Heron, 215 Baker Road, Huntington, Tennessee, Tree 8344. You can also label it in the backwoods, and I'll get it. Just put backwoods, attention, Ken Heron. All right. I got that. I got this and that.
Man, good show.
Until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Bye.
Hey, bye.
And bye.